Hi guys and welcome to the Loft. My name's Rich.
And my name's Danny.
And today we're going to be looking at what possibly could be the best gigging amp for under 600 quid. Isn't that right?
I mean, it is absolutely feature packed.
It is got absolutely, you know, it's like it's like everything. It's like Christmas and birthdays all wrapped up in one.
You could leave your pedal board at home.
You could, and your wife, your kids, everything. You just go out and just take the amp. You're good.
That sounds like a dream.
It does, doesn't it?
So basically, we're not going to show you the ins and outs of every diagram, everything that's going on under the hood. We're basically just going to show you what it sounds like, play some cool stuff hopefully, and show you some of the features. Yeah. So if I take you through some of them now, because you haven't had much of a chance to look at this.
I mean, it's what is it? It's a Blackstar.
So this is the Blackstar HT Club 50 Mark II.
Cool. Right.
So pretty much brand new out.
Yeah, you can smell it. It's that new.
Cooking valves.
That's it. Cool.
So what I really like is, and it's quite unusual on amps, is it's got two clean voices. Right. So you've got one classic American Fender style clean channel and one Vox clean channel. It's like a British sort of grittier, different clean channel. So immediately for function gigs, I'm thinking Beatles songs, the Vox channel, nice funk, you know, these chic songs.
Nile Rodgers,
So for me, that versatility is really, really cool. Yeah. Then you've got two crunch channels, classic crunch and super saturated lead.
Super saturated lead, like the sound of that.
I know, it's a pretty cool name, isn't it? But obviously classic crunch is quite bassy, quite full, and then the super saturated lead, it's a bit of a mid boost, bass backs off a bit, so literally perfect for cutting through those mixes. Cool.
So you've got loads of options in tone, haven't you, in terms of what you need if you want just a nice clean sound, crisp or even a bit dirty, and you've got, you know, the lead, it's all covered.
So it's worth saying that the amp comes with a 2-button foot switch. Yeah. That lets you change between the channels and the voices. Yeah. Alternatively, it's one I made earlier.
Oh yeah, Billy Peter moment.
We've got a 5-way.
Oh
only
dear.
5-way I'll be getting.
Yeah.
Which gives you access to a 6 dB boost, and that is just a volume boost, not a gain boost, and that can be used on any channel.
So that's effectively a boost pedal in your foot switch.
Yeah, but only available if you've got this foot switch.
Right, cool.
You can also turn your reverb on and off and switch between the voices. So if you start with the clean channel here, you've got your treble and bass, volume, and your voice switch in the middle. Yeah. Then over to the overdrive channel, you've got your volume gain, voice switch in the middle. Yeah. And this is the EQ section for just the overdrive. Okay. So you've got your usual suspects, your bass, middle, treble, and quite interestingly, the ISF dial.
Right, what's the ISF?
So I think that stands for
an organisation, doesn't it?
I know, yeah. Sign your life away. But no, I think it stands for infinite shape feature. Right. Okay. And I think it's on all the Blackstars, and basically it changes the gain voicing from an American sort of Mesa Boogie sounding style gain over to a full British Marshall 4x12 stack, dialed in sort of sound. So again, versatility, change it for songs, or just find your sweet spot in the middle of both.
Okay, so you can mix the two. So essentially then we're looking at something that's basically got the tone of the US sort of amps and the British amps all in one
package for under 600 quid.
It's got, the back panel, what's on the back panel? We've got effects loops there, haven't we?
So you've got two reverbs, a dark and a light reverb. Okay. And you've got an effects loop. But really cool, you've got an XLR out on the back of the head. Yeah. So then you can emulate a 1x12 or a 4x12, so you don't even have to mic it up if you don't want to. So you don't have to bring a pedal board, don't have to mic it up. No, you'll be the first one out the end of the gig.
That's it.
You're in the car before
30 seconds. Yeah. More drinking time at the gig, isn't it?
So if I show you what the clean channel sounds like, and maybe you can take us through some dirty sounds.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll switch to this and have a look and show you some sounds. Cool. So before we go through the sounds, just want to sort of show you what we're going through in terms of setup. So we're going through the Blackstar, which is then going through the 2 Notes torpedo unit, which is a cab simulator. So you can basically load up your cabs and get a live cab sound basically at home, which is cool. Which is going straight into Cubase and then getting recorded. So there's no kind of extra processing on the sound. There's
no pedals on the floor.
No, nothing is bare, empty. So
just how you like it.
Oh dear, we're going there again. Right?
So if I take you through clean channel, the voice 1, so the American style channel.
Cool.
Play a bit. Take you through voice 2.
Cool. Go for it.
If I kick off with voice 1.
Give it some funk. Yeah,
It helped actually.
it's alright, isn't it? Keeps you in
Got
time.
my groove on. Yeah.
Cool.
But I like that a lot.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
That was fat.
That sounded lovely. So that was the clean.
So that was voice 1 to like the American style
Cool.
channel. So if I
Alright.
go to voice 2,
Yep. Okay, yeah. So this is the more British
Yeah.
sounding one, yeah.
so something like.
Nice. It's Beatles all over.
Chimey, that
Yeah.
top end sizzle.
It's nice and full as well at the
Oh, I
same
love it.
time. Yeah, really clear. Great.
So if you want to take us through some of your
Cool. All right,
best
well, I'll grab
dirty
my
sounds.
axe and then we'll have a look at the dirty sounds.
Nice.
Cool, so I've got my axe and we're now plugged into the classic crunch channel.
Yeah, the gain's on about 9 o'clock, so
Okay,
not
cool.
that high. So
No. So yeah, let's
Take it away.
play some crunch.
nice.
That's a great sound, isn't it? I mean,
What I like is you can still hear the sort of pick attack as well.
yeah, the guitar still has room to breathe. It's
Yeah.
not getting covered in gain. So the gain was only on what, 9 o'clock? I think.
Yeah,
you
should
said?
we whack it up a little bit?
Okay, yeah.
Give
so
us a bit more?
gain. Let's try it.
Tasty.
Yeah.
So that little bit extra gain just brought
Yeah.
out that harmonic.
You
sort
can
of-
really hear the weight in that as well. There's a lot of guts to that
That's
tone
wicked.
as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wicked. All right.
So if we move over to the super saturated
Super
lead sound,
saturated. I mean, super saturated.
if you can give us your best super saturated lick.
Oh, it's loads, isn't it? I mean, what more?
It's
What
all
more
on
do you
tap.
need? It's
I know.
there, isn't it? I mean, how much more you got? I mean, that's the gain's on half. I mean, that's silly. That's silly gain, isn't it? You don't need any more than that. I mean, that for a cab gig volume, you can be flying, aren't you?
Yeah, those two clean channels and those
Yeah.
two overdrive voices. There's literally not a gig I can think of that I couldn't do with that.
It's great, isn't it? So what's left? I mean,
So what I'd like to look at is this ISF dial.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So
the
taking
blend-
you from
blend.
the American style gain to the
Yeah.
British gain. So if you can give me your best American riffs.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to the classic crunch channel.
Dig into the archives. Here we go.
So I'm going to move it all the way over to the left. Take it away.
We're in, which mode are we in then?
We're in the overdrive channel and the classic crunch, and we're in the American style gain.
Okay, cool. Let's play a little bit of a riff.
Liquidy, really smooth.
Yeah, very nice, tasty.
So, all the way over to the British.
Go to the other side of the pond, yeah.
I'm a sucker for that sound.
It is, isn't it?
I love the other sound.
You could play it all day.
Just,
I'd love to play all day, but your battery ran out on the get died boredom. Anyway, cool.
But yeah, I mean, it's really handy because then, depending on what guitar you've got, you can really find that sweet spot. Some guitars might suit, something better.
You can flick around different pickups and sound. Use your tone control and. You could have anything you like out of that amp, can't you?
And it was worth saying that all the reverbs are all from the amp there. So nothing was going on back here.
So there was two reverbs on there.
Yeah, so you've got a dark and a light reverb. So if you hit me a chord, I'll whack the reverb up a bit so you can hear the difference a bit clearer.
Cool.
So dig around the back. Okay, so this is the dark reverb.
Yeah, cool.
Light. Dark. And light. So it's just slightly longer for me than light, isn't it?
Yeah. So there's a very tiny kind of difference in sort of the reverb you get. But I mean, to be honest, it's just nice to have that if you've got a damp room, your marquee, or really, the sound isn't going anywhere. You need that extra reverb. You've got the long reverb there.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you're somewhere that's a bit echoey, maybe you can kind of drop that down.
I think this amp has the really good balance of loads of features, but you don't need a manual. It's not going to take you probably more than 5 minutes to get a decent sound. But it's versatile enough also, being 50 watts, that you can take a Les Paul and your clean channel's not going to break up immediately if you don't want it to.
That's it.
Literally, you could use pretty much any guitar through this and you'd be able to find really appropriate sounds for the gig you're doing. Yeah. Which is just really, really cool.
Cool. So the reverb as well is obviously switchable on the foot switch, so you're not going to be going around the back like Dan, and he likes doing that, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so... Right, well, what do you think then? Is this possibly the best gigging amp for under 600 quid?
Well, I've not tried an amp for this value that sounds as wicked, can leave your pedal board at home, don't have to mic it up. It's got 50 watts of headroom, so I can plug any guitar into it, and if I want the clean channel to stay clean, it will. Yeah. It's going to take some beating.
It is. I mean, I've only seen it sort of the first time today, hearing it, all the sounds that go, you get with it. And for me, it definitely fills all those boxes, doesn't it? Absolutely perfect for getting out of the house and just gigging and playing.
If you want to play at home, we forgot to say there is that drop-down button, so it will attenuate down to 5 watts, which is great for practicing at home. Yeah. If you want the tubes to break up at a lower
still
volume,
get all the sound and the tones out of the amp without, losing your neighbours, things like that.
Exactly.
Cool.
So if you've liked this video, please like it, subscribe to our channel, because there's going to be loads of regular content up here in the Lick Loft, and just come and hang out with us.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, take it easy.